Greensboro, known as the Gate City, is the third largest populated city in the state of North Carolina. But surprisingly, not many people know all that downtown Greensboro has to offer. Downtown is home to many small businesses, clubs, bars, museums, and restaurants, which makes it the ideal place to hang out for people of all ages.
The 88 Box has been downtown for about 12 years. It was down the road at one point and moved into this location about 7 years ago. Weekly, every Thursday, we have an open mic where anybody can come and try stand-up, and we have first-timers, we have people who've been doing it for a very, very long time. That's every Thursday at 8 o'clock, and then Fridays at 8 we do No Nonsense, which is just stand-up, and then at 9:30 we do a blend, which is stand-up and improv. Saturdays at 8 is family-friendly improv, and then at 9:30 is uncensored. To perform improv, they have classes that are run here, and you go through that, and that's kind of an audition process, and then you get called back to the auditions. As far as stand-up, there's a few different ways to do it. Sometimes we book people that we see on the internet across the country, and sometimes, mostly we use locals. So coming in and doing the open mic, or just me seeing you at a different show. If I think you're funny, I'll put you up. Every year we do a competition where it's almost 70 comics sign up, and the crowd votes each week, and we get it to the final 5. And that actually going to be at the Carolina Theater on November 7th. And 5 local comics are going to get to perform in front of about 1,200 people, and somebody's going to win $1,000. We seat 98 people. We like to get everybody. Sometimes we have crowds of 5 people, sometimes we have sellouts. Last week we had some sellouts. For the last few months we had sellouts. But then maybe this weekend it'll be just a couple people, we don't know. The great thing about the venue is it's long and it's compact. So when people sit, it's an intimate vibe one way or the other. There's no disconnect. Whereas a lot of comedy clubs, they have the stage, it's really high, pushed back. When people come here, they sit up front and the comic is right on top of you. And a lot of times the comic will just come and sit right with you.
Taste Carolina is a walking food tour. We have food tours in 7 cities across North Carolina, and it's a fun way for people to find out and learn more about a city through its food and history, and a little bit of architecture thrown in too. We go to Smith Street Diner, Crafted,
Loaf,
Table 16, Dave's Chicken and Waffle,
Cheesecakes by Alex. We go to Natty Greens, and
Beer Co.
we go to Beer Co, the newest bottle shop in Greensboro.
Our tours, they cap out at 12. And our regular tours on the weekends on Saturdays. But corporate tours and private tours, they can be as small or as large as you want. We've done tours for up to 200, 250 people.
Things about the tour, and I just love about it, is we get to talk to the chefs and the owners and the managers and the folks who are crafting our delicious food, and they get to ask questions. So, if you want to pick a chef's brain and see, what their influences are and what their background is, this is the perfect way to do it. You get an inside look.
Yeah, it's more like a side door view of the restaurant. Or restaurants that are in downtown Greensboro, as opposed to a back door view, because going through the side door, it's kind of like you're not going in the front like everyone else. You're going, it's a special sideway
VIP.
view. Yeah, very VIP.
Yeah. The thing that I hear the most is, wow, I had no idea that this was going on in Greensboro.
Yeah.
The tour, but also the restaurants and the history too. I mean, a lot of people have no idea what's going on in their own backyard.
Yeah, a lot of people, they have no idea that Greensboro is literally steeped in history. And so many historical things have happened in Greensboro, people have no idea. And when we talk about that and then we pair it with the food, it brings a lot of memories and joy to a lot of people, and they really enjoy themselves. and it's nothing that they would have thought to do right in their own backyard.
We get repeat tour goers. We get people who have been on the tour and then come back and do the tour again. So, I mean, that tells you something.
Yeah.
Artmongers is a consortium of artists that our goal in Artmongers is to provide space for up-and-coming artists who need a place to do their creations, as you can see here. The unique thing about our gallery is we charge no % of any sales. If an artist sells something, they get the full amount. Now, the unique thing about our artists too is they all get a key, and they can come in here and work anytime they want to. And we encourage that because when they come in, let's say on a Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, they can put the open sign out and still the place is open. And because a lot of people, part of our philosophy here is people like to see artists at work. And so these spaces back here that you're already viewing, these are what we call our working spaces. So when customers come in, they can actually see an artist really producing the work. And there's something about that that people really like. This is Artmongers, what we call our showroom. So there's a piece of art in this room from all of our artists who belong here. And on First Fridays, of course, or anytime when customers come in, they get this first because this is a sample of all of our artists. Now, as you look back through the gallery, each artist has an individual space, and that's what they rent. And so we do get a wide variety of artists here customers from young kids to the oldest you can think of. Now, First Fridays in Greensboro, as you may know of, the gallery's open on our regular hours, but after 6 o'clock, the whole downtown is open until about 9:30, 10 at night. And that's our biggest draw. We get about 400 or 500 people come through here on First Fridays. Typically, we have 10 to 15 customers come in a day outside of that.
These are just some of the many things you and your family and friends can enjoy downtown in Greensboro. So the next time you're looking for something to do, don't forget to head downtown and explore what the Gate City has in store for you.